How's it going, guys and girls from the collecting world? Thank you for joining me for another quick video. Well, at least I hope this one is going to be quick. Today I bring you the ToyBiz Marvel Legends Apocalypse series. This set was formed by six different figures, and pretty much what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you each individual figure so you get to see and know what these figures look like. Pretty much the idea is bringing you an updated version of unboxing and assembling of the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure, as it was meant to be back in 2005 when this set was released. It only took me 13 years to acquire this set through some trades nonetheless, so I got a pretty good deal, I would say. So let's get started. The set is already pre-cut and open, because just cutting the wire ties and cutting the sides of the clamshells took me a good whooping 25 to 30 minutes, and yeah, I didn't want to put you through that drag. So let's get started. I'm gonna take off the pieces from their packages, the Build-A-Figure pieces, and I'm gonna start showing you the individual figures one by one, so we get to see their details and accessories they used to come with. And after all, they kind of deserve it. Let's not forget that thanks to these figures we got an amazing Build-A-Figure set. Let's get this done as quick as I can. Getting these things open was quite a job. I almost cut myself a couple times. Got a couple splinters on my fingers as well. But nostalgic nonetheless. It's pretty cool to open a set like this. And I wouldn't have it any other way. As soon as I put my mind to it, I want to get an Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. And you don't know, with the whole rage about the upcoming Apocalypse Build-A-Figure that's coming out, why not? I thought to myself, so here we are. Now that we got this out of the way, why not start with the most what is it that they call it, the weakest big guy, I guess, Sasquatch. The funniest thing about this Sasquatch, it says bigger than the recent Build-A-Figure that we got from Hasbro, and it has a lot more articulation. I mean, we're talking 42 points of articulation. We got that ratchet right there for the torso. We had that butterfly joint, double elbow joint. No rotation on the wrist, but there's this on the forearm. Articulated fingers. In some of the figures it was not necessary, but you know, they thought it was a good detail, and well, why not? I appreciate it. Screaming face. Can look up that high, can look down that low. Rotation on the waist. Pretty much the full bandana. Pretty cool. Oh god, how can you forget that smell? That lead paint. Articulated toes, rotation on the shin, double jointed knee, and of course, in the words of Shardaman's Prime, big fan by the way, ankle pivot. Well, that's Sasquatch. I mean, look at this. Back in the day, 2005, this was not a Build-A-Figure. This was a single figure. See that? Just amazing, all the detail. I know he's very underrated. I've never known anything about Alpha Flight, nonetheless Sasquatch, but he looks pretty cool. So okay, let's move on to the next. We got X23. Put everything back. X23. I gotta say her promo shot on the back of the packaging look way more promising. See that? Should look more, I don't know, like better sculpted, I guess. Darker hair. But you know, I'm kind of glad I didn't get a messed up X23. I've seen her before. Her face was always all jacked up, so I'm glad this one doesn't look too bad. Look at that. You see that? Yeah. You're not dreaming. Double jointed elbow. They did it back in 2005. Why can't we get it today? Why, Hasbro? Why? Her classic claws, which they're chrome. They're not that metallic silver that they give us nowadays. They're actual chrome. Not the best, but still, you know, well painted. You know, that's all I can point out. Not much movement on the torso. Not much movement on the head. I mean, for the time, I said this was pretty badass. I mean, look at that. Yep. Damn it. Tall claw. I think with the upcoming X23, they're gonna give us attachable toe claw. I hope not, but knowing how nowadays they just lazy and release the Marvel Legends as is, I don't know. I guess I'm not expecting much, but I think it's pretty cool. We're gonna get to see an updated X23, or I guess Wolverine, the new Wolverine. But yeah, this double jointed elbow. Hopefully someday, somehow. Moving on. Maestro. Some guys hate him, some like him. After hearing his backstory, because I never knew he existed, but after reading a little bit about him, you know, humanity came to an end through nuclear fire. So he's supposed to be like the future Hulk or something like that, and he was the only one to benefit from all that radiation. But in the process, he lost his mind and self-proclaimed himself king, and pretty much destroy everybody that oppose him. So here we have him, Maestro. Whoa. Some of this joint work, or I don't know how you would call it, but some of the way this figure was sculpted, I mean, look at that. Like, what am I supposed to do there? Is that like the prototype butterfly joint? I mean, it's kind of cool, but there's not much movement there unless I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't look like it. The paint work on them is pretty cheap. I was gonna say cheap, but no, it's pretty awesome. Like that shading right there, the little like blisters, I would say, caused by the radiation capsule. He's got the neck is in a ball joint, and then the head itself. Okay. Yeah, no. You gotta rotate the whole neck if you want him to look sideways, from side to side. He can look that high, that low. And his crown, it works. It stays there. That this faded metallic teal color on him. It's pretty cool. Single jointed elbow. Again with the articulated fingers. I guess. Oh, there goes the crown. Huh. Not a bad figure. I like him. Articulated toes. Ankle rocker right there. No rotation on the shin. Double jointed knee, I think. Yep, double jointed knee. It's cool. Ah, caught my finger. Okay, enough of Maestro. I think that's as much time as he can get anyway. I gotta do something about that crown. And everyone's favorite, Iron Fist. Danny Rand. Right now, he's very hated, he's very loved. I think it's, a friend of mine actually was telling me that his show was hated on because apparently they were knocking on the fact that on the show, well, his Netflix show, he is white, which I don't understand. Like I don't know much about Iron Fist myself, but if I know one thing is that when you hear the name Danny Rand, I mean, I'm thinking of someone Caucasian, which I don't see anything wrong with it. But if you read some of the backstory, you kind of see why. I mean, okay. Love these fiery effects. Damn it, I wish I would have... Oh yeah, I think I got it. I wish I would have paid more attention as to how these go, but yeah, I think I can figure it out now. Like, come on. Cool martial artist. Ooh, sandals. Classic Asian sandals. Kung Fu Master sandals. Not bad for the time. Pretty cool figure. I mean, this elbow thingies, again with that prototype or whatever the thing was called back then, butterfly joint. It's weird, but it's there. Figure itself looks cool. Love that dragon. Don't know much about Iron Fist, but kind of dig his figure. If anything, come at me, bro. Moving on to the next. My all-time favorite. I know, super cliche. Everybody's favorite. Wolverine. La-di-da. But if you don't like Wolverine, who are you, man? Who are you? This is from the Astonishing X-Men. Everything I see about this figure, I love. Except, of course, there's an except. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And it's gonna be this. What the hell is this? Why couldn't it just like make the belt right here on the bottom, keep it as a single piece instead of, you know, splitting it? Like, how the hell does that make any sense? You see that? The belt is just split in two. Like, what is this? Is this a belt or is this a waistband? I don't know, whatever. I guess I gotta be grateful. Nonetheless, the paint, super cool. I love the paint job. At least I love my claws. They don't look pointy as I would want them to be, but they look long, cool. That expression on his face, pretty cool. I love it, dig it. Another Wolverine for my collection. Oh, shocking, right? Another Wolverine for my collection. Moving on. Excuse me. Bishop. Some people remember him from the comics. I remember him from the classic 90s TV show when he was traveling back in time on Days of Future Past. I know there's like a different backstory to him, but I don't know. I don't know much about him more than what I know from the show, and that's it. And here we are with Bishop. Okay, let me try and figure this out. What the hell just happened? Oh no, what is this? Something happened here. I think the paint got on the joint. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh no, wrong. Got it wrong. Did I get it right? Yeah, okay, it's there. Wow. I guess too much paint is not good. But there we have it. Bishop. This is like a very interesting torso on a ball joint. Like the way they did it, it's kind of weird. But I guess for the time it worked. I think the neck is on a peg. No. Big ass X-Men symbol, which I believe it's crooked. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look at that crotch piece, right? If I align him right with the lines, you'll notice that it's crooked. It's to his side, but whatever. What do we expect, right? Okay, this gun goes on this side because it actually has a little peg hole right there, and the hand came with a peg hole, not a peg. So we'll see. Alright. Yay. Okay, the hand was on a... There's movement on the hand, on the wrist. Up and down. Rotation, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Even on the future, you know, can't go wrong with double barrel shotguns. Always keep it for close encounters, right? Am I right? Oh. Okay. And there is Bishop. Gun storage. That's always a plus. Yeah, there's ankle pivot, but there was too much paint on it too. Sorry if I don't get out to all the joints. I'm pretty sure you're already familiar. Double knee, ankle rocker, articulation on the ankle, toe joints. Yeah, all that stuff. It looks pretty cool. He's got like a metallic red on his eyes. I'm pretty sure the light is pretty much getting to it, but yeah, it's right there. Okay, so that's all the figures. 6 figures, 1 build a figure, and now we get to the part everybody was waiting for, I guess. Oopsie daisy. Pretty much you can already make out how big this guy is. So I'm gonna start with the torso. Whoa, that was like super quick. Oh god, listen to that ratchet. amazing, super cool. And then it went in there without any difficulty whatsoever, so that's pretty cool. Oh, I hate this part. The legs. Yep, it's in there. I'm moving my whole freaking table trying to assemble this guy. The arms. Oh man. It gets really difficult to put them in there, but believe me, they even warn you, once you assemble it, that's it, it's in there. It's almost near impossible to fix it if you want to swap out pieces just in case like something goes awfully wrong. Damn it. This guy is really making me work for it. I'm trying to do this in one shot, so please bear with me. I'm gonna take them off camera for a little bit. I need to like rest them on my leg. Damn, I almost got a cramp. But again, you know, once it goes in, that's it. It's over. Never to come out again. Whew. Okay. Classical hoses. If you ever hunted down an apocalypse, you'll notice that the hardest part is to find an apocalypse Build-A-Figure with all of its hoses. Okay. That's the thing with the ToyBiz Build-A-Figures, is that all of them have different paint applications. Some of them have too much, some of them didn't have enough. This one has a lot. I'll fix them up a little bit for you guys. Nope. Let me try and fix the camera just a tiny bit. Okay, now that I have them in position, fix the camera just a tiny bit. Okay, there you have it. It's not fully there, but yeah. Okay. Whew. Now that was That was quite something. Well, he measures about 14 inches. That's what the back card says. And wow, he's just almost as big, I think, as the Sentinel. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take off the camera. I'm gonna try and give you the best look possible, because I only get one shot at this. And I don't want to screw it up, because I don't want to do things legit. So here we go. It comes with toe articulation, ankle rocker, double jointed knee. The legs are on a ball joint as well with a hinge. The torso, it's also on a ratchet. The head, look at that head. He's massive, he's glorious. I mean, he's not Apocalypse for nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is your up-to-date unboxing and assembling of the Build-A-Figure ToyBiz series Apocalypse. This set was from 2005, as I had already said, and I don't even feel like it's outdated, you know, like some of the Sentinels I would say we need new ones, but you know, to each their own. That's my opinion. And this one, it just feels like right. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna try and do a comparison once I get the new Build-A-Figure Apocalypse from the new X-Men wave, which obviously at 7 inches at most. I think it's 7.5 inches. I mean, this guy's just double that size. And all the 6 figures, super cool. I'm very glad I got this set. So that's all I have to say about this Build-A-Figure, and this is gonna be the end of this video. If you did like whatever you saw today, please give me a like, leave a comment. You know, let me know what you think, if this Apocalypse Build-A-Figure versus the 2810 Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. And of course, subscribe, you know, share. It will help me, you know, get motivated to do more videos. And hope to see you in the future. Otherwise, this guy's gonna get you. Thank you very much for your time. And Nameless Hunter out.